Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, Dr. Haider Shah. On behalf of Calvas, I would like to welcome all of you to this webinar. Thank you very much for joining us. Today, we have another very interesting topic, and I'm really honored to welcome and introduce our distinguished guest speaker who is going to talk about ChatGPT, its advantages and disadvantages. So today we will discuss into the strength and weaknesses of this cutting-edge language model, exploring its capabilities and potential consideration in various applications. Let's navigate the landscape of ChatGPT together. So indeed, a very interesting topic, and I'm sure you will learn a lot from this session because we have an expert with us in today's this session. So stay tuned because an amazing stuff are coming ahead in this session. So before we start, I would like to thank Corvus for arranging such enlightening sessions, for their support and providing us such a wonderful platform. The aim of Canvas is to give you the opportunity to connect and interact with world-renowned speakers, academic leaders, teachers, authors, researchers, experts, professionals, and businessmen to learn from their experiences, recommendations, and suggestions which will create an impact and will enable you to learn and develop yourself in order to grow and transform individually as well as to contribute to the world in a positive way. As our slogan is come, learn, and share knowledge. So today we have a versatile person as guest. She has a wonderful experience and a multi-talented person, having a vast experience and exposure, internationally known and recognized speaker. We always see her on contributing on different platforms to the world and feed, and she's so generous and remain on our show on multiple times. And we are very thankful for her for giving us such a wonderful sessions on different wonderful topics. So I will not introduce her in a lengthy way because we our audience from around the globe know her very well. But a short introduction just for the newcomer is that she is an assistant professor, Faculty of Economics, Business, and Tourism split. She's a professor, mentor in High Vet School, as well as a president of International Internship University Research Center, Croatia. And last but not the least, she is a wonderful speaker, author, teacher, researcher, trainer, learner, professional, and above everything, a great human being. So please help me in welcoming our guest once again, Professor Neda Ratković. Welcome to the Carlos platform, and thank you very much for joining us, Prof, once again.
Uh, Thank you. Greetings from Croatia. Really honored and grateful, Dr. Haider, for being today again with you here on this amazing platform, coming, learning, sharing our knowledge. So before I start, I want to say that today, really, I'm happy that I'm here because we have an amazing and special day. Today is the World Science Day for the peace and development.
Yes, thank
On the
you.
topic building trust in science. I choose this topic, the ChatGPT, the advantages and disadvantages. So a little bit later, I will say why I'm choosing this. Coming from Croatia, from the University of Economics, Business, Tourism Split, working in a high school, also center of excellence, working sharing my knowledge with many European projects, very active in my country, Europe, and here also global. Uh, at IIU, president of Research Center. So today's topic: ChatGPT advantages and disadvantages. Building trust in science. I'm really building the trust in science. Maybe this we will have in November again one more celebration, but this is special for the peace and development. So we are praying for all uh, who are involved in this bad wars what are happening around us. Let us start with this topic. ChatGPT is connected with artificial intelligence, and it is very important for us educators and researchers. So many dilemmas. Are we for ChatGPT or we are not for GPT? So I put here some personal opinions of the experts. There are so many experts around us. So some of them say that ChatGPT is really a powerful tool and has a potential to make a revolution and revolutionize what we are living and working. So how can it be used? How can we improve it? This is the professor of computer science at the Stanford University, what he is saying. So ChatGPT really has a big potential to make this positive impact on the world. But as we know that we have scenes bronze and we always have advantages and disadvantages. Also, a remarkable piece of technology I want to say to all the experts around the world who bring us and who is working on this. This is really something what we are expecting, and really we are excited because we have this amazing platform, amazing part of the artificial intelligence. So let us start from artificial intelligence. Why? Because it is a part, as we said, one of the chatbots. But we can talk together, we can ask the questions, we can get the answers, and that is really this natural learning process, this language with these networks, part of machine learning, robotics, and everything is functioning on this. So let us repeat little about ANI, AGI, and ASI. So we have these three main types of artificial intelligence. And if we are talking about this, one is for the low level, for the speech recognition. Here we have also the speech recognition. Then we have this AGI. This is advanced level of artificial intelligence. So for this virtual assistant, so this is also a virtual assistant. And we have this for the human intelligence, and this is a hypothetical artificial super intelligence. So many parts of this techniques needed to be mentioned because this emotion recognition, everything of this has a big impact on our emotional intelligence. So talking about this more trends and in research, we also can use this, and we need this from the design, analysis, interpretation, and really it is playing a big role in more different fields. So what it is providing in higher education for the students, this has an impact on the style of their learning, on their behavior. So many different things are happening with us and having this impact of the AI in education. So for us it's very important this David Kolb's learning model, because everything what we start, we know when we go making lectures, workshops, that if they are connected with digital technology or any other subject, that we use the summer model, and we use always we need to use the Bloom's taxonomy. But this David Cobb's learning model is really using here with artificial intelligence. It is connected with the machine learning and giving us this. So today in my country, in my city, is raining. So I have a special experience. My feeling is different than when we have sunshine and when we have a beautiful time. And you also see that I'm weird because it started cold. So today was I was feeling good because it was warm time. So everything here is connected with our feeling, how we feel, how can we watch something. So after that we are thinking on that. Thinking is making for us occupating our mind, our brain. So then when we think about that, we get something or give a result, and we want to do that, and we are doing that, we are feeling that, doing that, and that. This is a process. This is our process. How we can conceptualize something, how can we make this processing, and is this a continuum? So David learns scope is more, and also all are worked and based on the algorithm. So what is the algorithms? What is a characteristic of it? Do we have good inputs, and what are our outputs? Is it feasible? Is it independent of talking about the language or any other problem? So we're coming here for this multidisciplinary because we say that we build trust in the science, and science is really multidisciplinary. So everything, when we talk today about this topic, what is my main topic, all is connected. All is connected with statistics, with the data science, visualization. So starting from problem, solving the problem, and all this can be used in education and business, everywhere. So using our knowledge. So we need to always know that AI is what is the relationship between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and others. So data learning is only subset of machine learning, and here we have this relationship which is really solid, and data science is saying and giving this a practical sense. So let us come to the main topic. We needed to start little to have a refresh of artificial intelligence because the GPT and ChatGPT is a part of AI. So what it is and how can it be used, and what this program, and can it be dangerous, especially when we are talking about the education. We are educators. What are the opportunities? What is the ChatGPT giving to us, and can our students use it too much when they are learning? So especially if we talk about the subjects like math, like statistics, there they can get and for the languages, they stop reading the books. So it is really dangerous, and we need to make some limitations if we talk about this and using it in the education. So we will see all this, what I'm trying to explain and what I want to say. So it will change our education, but it will not destroy it. So everywhere today, and when we start, we ask with the question, and it is really our reality. We need to adapt to our reality, and even some don't want to accept that. We really need to accept this because we have so many changes, and it is bringing us so many changes in all of the fields where we are existing. So let us first define what is the chat GPT. It is really a part, a variant of this generative pre-trained transformer. The word transformer is already saying us and giving us the main meaning. So using this model, using different type of languages, I say at the beginning, the NLP language. So how can it generate, how can it convert something? So giving different translations, different meanings, different summaries. So it started at the end of 2022, and uh, this a program called really started. We know that at the beginning of 2023 we were bombarded with this, and it was already given to us everywhere. We see the foundation, and we see who designed this chat gpt, this open AI foundation. So giving and asking, like if I want to say about my pardon if I want to say about my Croatia language, ChatGPT enables communication in the natural language. So it cannot be used on my language till now, but as we know that we all are using almost English language. So this deep learner needs to make and give the question. So many we can use it only on the English language. Will we make it into the different? Let us see what will our great experts bring to us. So here I say that it is a model based, and the main technique is this natural language. We have so many data, so many text. It is translated, giving us a large amount of the data. We know today that nothing with data is, we cannot do nothing. So implementing the AI is giving us a big opportunity that we can transform, that we can train this, that we can put the text from different things, from the libraries, from the books, from everywhere. We can create a content. Here is the meaning: experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. So helpful content update. This is for the programmers who is giving us, and we know today that we have this generation started from the ChatGPT 3 and now ChatGPT 4 and many other versions of it has today. Giving this, representing the name, taking the site, using this, giving the login. It is very easy. It is very easy to work with this. So uh, it is always available to everybody. We will see that this is one of the advantages, 24 through 7. So this is great that we can, and also for us is very great and important, user friendly, and it is free. Everything for us, what is free, is great because we don't need to think about money. Program has its program is always comparing with the Google also have a part, but this program provides different informations. Also search different types of the engines, but in finally we can say that we can use and one and another. Can write program codes. So for the coding, before 1 month. We have in Europe 1 month of coding, and can say whole year we can make different workshops, different lectures, different types of the coding, and really European students, professors are very active here in making different types of the programs. And I can say that student also needs to know the programming, because if you want today to exist, and you need to be multidisciplinary, and for writing and making the researchers, it is very important. So this natural language will also be one of our languages very soon. How to use this chat GPT? So when we open, I make some screens, and I will show the steps. How can we go through this and give this? So try the chat GPT. So I again repeat, like example, it is not available in Croatia. I'm sure it is not available in Arabian. So you can also click on your mail and you can use this. So let us see here, introducing the ChatGPT, and you have the step by step. It is great. We have a good guidelines through this when we are starting, when we want to use any program. We always, I can say that all of us, and this is still a post-pandemic time, and before pandemic and the time pandemic, we use different digital tools. We were experimenting. So for many things that we know that for everything we have different types. So here, like example, with my students, I use we have one part for the virtual assistants, like if we want to make the bots, we use Kialo. Then we have Brainly also. So different digital tools. And if you are interested, you always will experiment, try different types of the digital tools. So here, this is the start. The first step is you need to tell something about you, your name. This is the registration. After that, when you put this, you continue. It is also asking you your birthday. So you need to verify your phone number. And then it's asking that this is a free research. So we have one part which is free, another we need to pay, but for our needs, what we need, it is also good. The part of ChatGPT, what is free for the use. So how can we collect the data? Will we collect? So this is the way how we need to go through this. Always they are asking the feedback. So the feedback will help them to improve things that are not good. And here is the main when we make a registration. So you see here, this is me, Professor Nada. This is my Gmail. Then it is asking me Do you want to upgrade to plus? Then you pay this. You can upgrade also very easy steps. You pay and you go and get this plus. Here is when we want to ask a question, we click on the new chat. So we have so many examples, capabilities, and here at the beginning it show us and say remembers the capabilities, remembers what users say earlier in the conversation, then allows you to provide the follow-up connections, train, decline things. So here also limitations. The limitation is, that is very interesting, that we still cannot get information after 2021, limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. So this is a big limitation for ChatGPT. This years are still not existing, but I'm sure that we will come in 2024, and then again we will be shocked with this, and we will see many new things here in this platform. Like example, we always start and ask. First question was, what is ChatGPT? So it is really a library. You don't need to have books today no more. So you go and ask, you read everything, what you are interested for. So we started what is the ChatGPT? We put this question, then again you say if you think that you don't get the correct answer, you can also say, you can write this is not the correct answer. So ChatGPT again is giving you another answer. My students are not, sometimes when they wanted to get some answers, they are not satisfied, because especially when they want to ask something from the, I'm not a professor of history, but we if we want to make some projects with the cultural heritage or something, and then we are interested about the numbers. Like example, they ask how many soldiers were in the battle, and then they get the wrong answer, and also when is the celebration of the miracle of lady in our town. So they were really disappointed. But when they wanted to solve some tasks from statistics, they were very happy, because they get very easy the results. But Professor Nada didn't accept that, because there was not from the start to the end. For me, the number doesn't mean nothing. I want to see the process, the stages, how the student is solving the problem, and after that interpretation. But the interpretation were also not full interpretation. So that are some things that we can say, also that are the limitations. So when we are registering, we can make this conversation if there are so many things, how it is designed. So very easy it is designed. He says always hello, I'm ChatGPT. Let us be together, like example. So here for this students assignments, for the thesis, for scientific papers, for textbook, book songs, coding, everything you can use it. So here is something. We should not put too high hope in tools that will fight against AI, because we must bear in mind that those tools are not fighting against AI, but the man using this. That's why in the start it is few, so unnecessary and lost battle. AI is not equal a man plus AI, and also human plus IA is not bigger than AI. So these are things that we really need to think. And today, building trust in science, building trust in this ChatGPT and artificial intelligence, there are so many questions that we every day we are asking, if we are really deep in the science, deep in these problems, and if we want to make a new research of every day, we have a plenty new ideas and new questions, what we want to get the answers on that. So here's like example. If you want to ask one private questions about somebody, you will not get answer. So it will say that it is private. But if you ask a question like a country of pyramids, we know the country which is the country of the pyramids, or how to get rid of the blackhead, then we will get a detailed answer. So these things are good, but I cannot ask, please tell me about Dr. Haider Shah. Maybe Dr. Haider is put in the bed, so maybe I didn't check that, but after this I will check is our Dr. Haider here in the base, and will we get some information about this great educator, science researcher. So here also, what will happen to the earth in 30 years? Oh, who knows? But there will be some states, they will give some predictions. But if we use statistics and we can make better predictions, what will happen for 30 years. So you can chat with the chat GPT. You can also refer to this to give the previous answers, as we say. So it is really, really friendly. But let us start from the use and where we can use ChatGPT and what can ChatGPT be used for. In the business, in the field of economics. So you see, market, we know what is the market, how we're making the market research. We know that if we want to sell something, buy something, what are the demands? We need to see, we know what is trade, the meeting of the demands and the supply. So conducting a market research, it is good. It will give you the futuristic trends, some product designs, what is the behavior of some consumer, and or we can find our competitor. So it is great for the entrepreneurs who are in this sector. Then it can produce a high quality, like for the languages. We all use English as our second language. So it will help us to have better conversation. We can make a better construction of the sentences, a better using of grammar, so better understanding things. This is also good because it produces this high quality content. Then gaining occurring data. This is making for here it will calculate this with the machine learning. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of the chat gp? We will start with those advantages. So there are really numerous advantages. So we can get the information. For us, the time is the most we never have a time. So when we get something very fast, that is for us like getting money. So information quickly, clearly. This can benefit many people. This using people can use. My father also. When he has time, when he's not watching TV or something, he also is asking so many questions using this ChatGPT. So this is great for everybody. Then we can learn so many new technologies. That is it is speeding this like that time. Then it will cost effective, so we don't need to spend money. So many things we get very easy. I say time sparing, great for learning. We can learn everything. Improve the content quality of something, so you don't need to read. We can get this from the writing, when we want to write an essay or something like that. It will give us great information about this. So a lot of then I say this is more for us very important. This diversity, scalability, support for 24 through 7. Then our experience, we have a great experience. It will improve this. So everything what you have on your mind, you can hear, explore, and try to get the answer. But as we have the advantages, we have so many disadvantages. Here is the possibility of the plagiarism, big of the plagiarism and the cheating. Also, if we talk about the copy marketing, marketing is all about the copying. We know that so many platforms, and you see here when you go in some journals, you see the same figures, the same names. So I was witnessing before 1 month that for our great Dr. Haider, for our great Dr. Mobo, for the journal, we find the same journal with the same data with everything. So this is really happening around us too, and it is true about this plagiarism and copying. Then also can provide incorrect information, as I say already, that we some answers get not correct answer, and also it don't understand the stereotypes. So this is this is this is here. So you see here this plagiarism and cheating. So many materials from the internet are licensed, but you can get them here. Then without the copyright. So about the copy, I say there's no problem. So if you want to find something quickly, you can give this, but there is a possibility, big possibility of the plagiarism, as we see for the journal. Also, I see one of my Croatia colleagues was researching about the AXA word. So he really make a deep research, and uh, you can really not believe what are the results of that researchers. So this incorrect information always can give some incorrect facts. In math, they can make some mistakes, but in few what we try, we find it was really correct. So here, this is also, I said, from 2021. The knowledge is limited. This is also stereotypes cannot be understand. So we can give get bad answers. So that answers can encourage us. So that is the meaning of being offensive. So that is not good. That is not good. We always need our feedback, and feedback maybe we cannot get from this. Here are more disadvantages. So for me, what is for me very important, we say spreading misinformation, limited control, privacy and security concerns, dependence on technology. But this is for everything. What when we're talking about this emergency technology, AI, everything, there is a lack of emotional intelligence. So this is the things that, when we talk about the emotional intelligence, really, there's nothing that can replace us in these things. So it can also be very dangerous. But I say there's a lot of place, as here say, a lot of room for new developments, for new improvements, and I'm sure, as I said, that we are at the end of 2023. At 2024, we will have new types and new models and new solutions. So if we write the tips for using this ChatGPT. Start by understanding your target audience and search the intent will always ensure you this content which is generated. Then you can have this list of keywords, phrases that can match your target audience. Then you can have these advantages, which will help you to understand so many things in many fields and different types of fields and different industries, and especially when we are talking about language and things that we want to develop some topics. So it is integrated with other tools. This is good. We have other tools, SEO tools and techniques, what are maximizing the strategy, what is giving the unique template for which can be shown for the different channels, which can be shown for the different platforms. Then it has a high quality, but always need a double check. uh, what is the advice for us? Always you can install a program on this page, then you can provide some contents, and then people can think that this is for you, this is for you useful. Especially we have all our computers on the work, and we have our private at home, so we can make different combinations. This natural language processing pipeline, and it is important here when we are talking about these algorithms and talking about the science, AI. All this is coming from this, and this is giving this the understanding of all the different types of the contents what we are having. Here is what I say: free or paid versions of ChatGPT. If we use this free plan, for I say for us, there are things what I think it is really good. This option also free, but for the experts it's not. Available when the demand is low, standard response speed, regular model updates. At ChatGPT Plus, we have available when demand is high, faster response speed, priority access to new features. So I'm sure then when it was upgraded, when we get a new version, that many will go on this also ChatGPT Plus. But for now, many what I know are using this free version of ChatGPT. So this is the last. This is the ChatGPT Open A, and it is used, and we can really go very easy through this. Different. You see, you have Duolingo. Duolingo is an option which can be on the mobile. You can install on mobile. Duolingo is for the languages. Also, we know that. This a translation, that making presentation or anything on different languages coming from this. Then for Be My Eyes, you can use for the visual accessibility. So many programs are there. You know what, the woman wants to always be beautiful, so they use so many different programs for making the transformation of their looking. Also it is possible. Then the stripe here is giving you so many. I can put here so many, but it is not important. It is important to understand. So this version and this platform can analyze, you see, images and text up to 25,000 words. Also can make the website, make the sketches, make the games. So many games can be created by this system, solving different problems. So we see what was the path. It was GPT, GPT-2, GPT-3, and now this GPT-4. So it is changing very rapidly, fast. So many leverages of this in a very short time. So what is the future with the ChatGPT? Hiring a Will we lost our jobs? I will say that uh ChatGPT is really using taking this business of the million others. You see, in the 5 months since it launched from November 30, there was wide range of tasks. So for the educators, many were already affected. Uh, the labor organization, International Labor Organization, already estimates uh, that you see 208 million people will be unemployed in 2023 with this new wave of AI, which is increasing. We still don't have this the results of this. We will see what is really happening in 2024. 2023, so it is really competing AI model. It is disrupting the labor market, replacing so many jobs. But if we talk about the technology, it is increasing the productivity. We need production. We need this production. So for the productivity, it is great. These were the sources, but let us say that today we okay. I put the sources, but I want to say I have this. Uh, what the research and what the studies show. So, new study by researchers from Princeton, the University of Pennsylvania, in the New York University, found that telemarketers and teachers maybe must be affected. Especially, you see, in this sector, in the education sector, professors of languages, because it is, as we say at the beginning, it is helping us almost for the language, for the conversation, for making the sentences, for improving our grammar. So, professors of languages and literature in higher education, then the professors of history, law, philosophy, religion, sociology, political science would be most affected because here when we put the data's informations, we can get all the all the all the answers from this fields, and it is covering this really great. So, ChatGPT opens the door to the world of communication with AI, giving so many opportunities to research, to making programs, everything. As I say at the beginning, revolutionizing the world of AI uh, with this natural language. Also, one of the most advanced languages on the market. For the business, for the services of the customers, it is a universal tool which provides different possibilities, applications in the spheres. It is a capable model, is not without its limitation. Something you have to be aware is especially when you are making a research and asking serious questions. So, but the tool is getting better every day. So let us learn and grow together, and let us see, Professor Dr. Haider, what will happen and what we can expect in 2024. So, as I say, it offers many applications like language translation, summarization, content generation. So, it can be used like a language learning tool. We can make different things with the language transition, and we see so many benefits of this technology for the market. We find a way how to make this, how to bring this things, but taking care about the ethical things. So we go through the pros, we go through the cons, we look about this, we learn about the advantages. But Professor Nada will say time saving. Time saving is really the most biggest benefit of the ChatGPT. So for us it is very important, and it is helping us, and it is helping uh, in every moment to get our information, to get our content, to write some documents, to make scripts, to make it can write for us. So I mentioned that we can put it in the combination with different digital tools, and also we can take it with this with the experts like I mentioned, managers, SEO. So it is really built, and we have different possibilities with which we are doing with this.
So thank you very much, Prof. Nada. What a wonderful session once again it was with you. And I
Thank
really love
you.
the way you started it from artificial intelligence, because everything starts with there, and then you took us to the chat GPT, and you just said us the and you told us regarding the definition of the chat GPT. What is chat GPT? And it is just like for the beginner, even the person who did not hear about the chat GPT would understand that what is it, how it functions, what are the disadvantages, advantages. And I love your conclusion and different analogies you've drawn. I think that was a complete package you offered, the future of the chat GPT, and even the practical way that you showed us how can we make our account and how can we use this application in order to get the advantage out of it. So really wonderful. Thank you very much. As expected that you would share great knowledge and wisdom with us, and you proved it once again. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for such a
Thank
wonderful. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I love the way you just manage the time. You have a wonderful expertise in time management.
Yes, yes. I practice that, but I want to say one thing that again for us scientists, researchers, that we can conduct a research, we can use and collect data, analyze information, make the report. So it can also improve our communication. We
True.
can make this so. I can talk more than 1 hour, but I limited my time.
Yes, I could see that because your slides were so rich and you were trying to cover the important aspects from it, and you were trying to move and complete your presentation on time. So I love that thing because the way you just maintain the pace over there and you were controlling each and everything, explanation along with the content was so great. And most of the question you have already addressed, but there are certain questions which needs your explanation. So should we start with the first question, please?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the question you have already just talked about it, but needs your further clarification on that. It is regarding the ethical perspective. They want to ask that are there any ethical concerns or potential risks associated with the use of Chat GPT, particularly in education industry? Yes, please.
Yes, there are ethical concerns, and if we talk about this ethical first, we like educators, and even we are talking about any level of education. We really need to be careful about this. As I say, there is there's we need to limit it in the in with the when we are working with our students. We still need to give like example, we are making our lectures, we are making our workshops, and me, Professor Nada, cannot come and use ChatGPT like a tool and make something for my students. But we need to be it is, as I said, dangerous because students will try to use that, but for the tasks what they are making and trying to get results, as we say, there's so many informations results which are not correct, so we always recognize that. I think that it will not be a part of our education. It will not come like something that we will use in our teaching, learning regularly on the universities or in the high schools. So I can say that this is a help. It can be a help, but it cannot be something main for using in the education sector.
One wonderful, Prof. Nada, very great answer to it. And you have, I mentioned earlier, that you have already discussed about it, but just further explanation were enough so that the people could understand that how can we avoid the ethical, and how can we be ethical while using the chat gpt, not only the student perspective but the instructor perspective as well, because we have to see the assignments and other projects of the students, that whether they have written by themselves
Yes, we
or
cannot, we cannot, we cannot use that as our main tool. So,
yes,
what if we make that? What will we do?
yeah.
What will we,
Very true.
Professor? What will we do? So,
Yes,
uh, through justice, through other things. So,
yeah,
this is,
true.
can we use it ethically? That is really, ethic is included, but the outputs, everything. When we think about this, we have so many things that it is right, and at the beginning. So what is the ethical concern of AI? AI also have a big lack. So as AI have a big lack of transparency, that is same for the Chat GPT. And
Yes,
AI can be neutral, can give so many other things, but this is what I mean, that we in education we will know how to make the, it will be a limited use of this.
true, very true. And now this brings me to the next question, which is very interesting as well. They want to ask that what measures are in place to ensure the privacy and security of student data in educational technology applications. Yes, please.
Okay, what measures are in the place to ensure the privacy and security of student data in educational? How to protect that? This is again about the privacy security. So, uh, I really of the student data. This is little for me. Uh, in educational technology application. We know what it means, technology applications, what we are using, the privacy and security of student data. Uh, we can protect that. We can protect that. Every massive open learning course. The data can are always protected. I don't know why this is mentioned. So we can always today at every university, the data are protected of. So you can see, like example, you have your student making your student pass the exam, but you cannot see, like example, the grade. That is a protected data. Or if we have some course, or if we our all subjects are through this massive open courses, and the student don't need to, for us professors, they need to have their correct name and surname. But in this chat gpt or some other tools, they cannot give their correct name. So you know how many digital tools I'm using, but I don't have everywhere my correct name. So we don't need to put our everywhere our data. So this is a question for the blockchain. This is another technology, not for this. The
Thank
privacy and
you.
security, that is also, as we're talking about our accounts, how are we protecting our bank accounts?
Yeah, true, very true.
Yes, that is this,
That's,
because this question measures in the place to ensure the privacy. we
yes,
we they are, so the privacy can be assured, but I say we know that how we are paying, which is the safest way of paying. Also, what is the safest way when we are using different digital tools. So
yes,
it is different when we are talking about our courses on the university or something, what we are using, like something that we are using for our ed knowledge, like something there. So I say I always also not log with my correct name or correct Gmail, because if we use that for our safety, we especially when we are going on something new and it is not checked.
Yeah, very true. And since we have the time limitation, one last question, Professor Noda. It's very interesting question related to innovation and creativity. They want to ask that how can technology, particularly Chat GPT, foster the innovation and creativity in both teaching methods and student projects? Any
Uh,
example, anything? Yes, please.
So this is I like this question. So it can foster our innovation because when we create ideas, we can make also help us for the faster way for the brainstorming, brainwriting, for using different methods. The main advantages is the fastest way to get information about something what we can maybe lost time. Saving the time is very important, and we have so many informations and data for the innovation, for everything, not only for the innovation. So if I want today to make something, like example, a new machine with something specific, I will check. I can go through this. I can check. I can find the parts. I can find maybe some data. Somebody already code this. So this is for me. I can get a lot of things for the innovations here.
Yeah, wonderful, Prof. Nada. And
And
it
for the
sounds
project, this is for different
yeah,
projects, especially the project like this is if we talk about the ICT technology, but all the projects are not with ICT. So different types, like example in Europe, this was a year of the innovation, and there are different types of projects which we make for the innovation. It is different. Are we making a patent invention, or we are innovating something in another field? So again, it is not the same, and we will not use that on the same way.
true, very true. I love the way you just explain everything with a lot of wonderful explanation because you carries a lot of knowledge and wisdom. So I'm sure the participants from around the globe would have enjoyed your presentation and the content and the question answer session. Since we have the time limitation, as you know, you have been on our show multiple times that we ask. At the end the guest speaker regarding their message to the world. So, what would be your message to the world this time for our audience from around the globe as a speaker, author, teacher, researcher, trainer, learner, and educator? Yes, please.
I want to say that today we really we need to encourage each other. We need to share. We need to collaborate together. Also today, I want to say that we are not all friendly for sharing the knowledge, for being a good college. So I want to share also one message that there are so many fake people around us. So this is one for the fake people. If when you destroy someone's life with lies, take it at a loan. I'm a economics, so I'm talking from that language. When you are destroying someone's life with lies, take it as a loan, because it will come back to you with the interest. But Professor Nada wants to say this is for the people, because today we are really living in this our environment is really different. But for all who are great personalities, who I want to say always have a positive mindset. Share your wisdoms of positivity. Have a big smile. Have a big smile. Be good to people and be good colleague, be good collaborator. And you see here today on this great Canvas platform, Dr. Haider and me, we're making a great session. And yes, if in any field where you are working, be like that. Be like that and share your knowledge. And that is the only way how we will grow and how this world will be a better place. So, not no hate. We want a peace. We want a peace in the world. We want a peace in our heart. And that is a message from Professor Nada. And let us at the end, because today is a World Science Day for Peace and Development, let us really build a trust in science. So let us continue learning.
Wow, what a wonderful messages you have given to the world. And I love your phrase that whatever you do for your self-interest and you ruin someone's life, it is just like a loan and it will come back with
Yes,
the
it is really
interest.
like that. Yes, that is why this is really happening. This is really happening around us. So who do
Yeah,
that bad? It is,
that's
how can you have a loan if you don't have money, or how can you give it back? You will have a interest, a big interest. So it is better for everybody to work more, to learn more, and to save money to have a big journey around the world. Professor Nada is planning to have a big journey around the world.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And now what you have said, it is proved by the science even that what energy you give to the world, it will come back in different ways to you. So I think
Yes,
this is the way that if we are spreading the positive energies, it will definitely come in different ways, and that will give us a lot of advantages. And I think that's wonderful message you have given to the world of this peace and sharing and contribution. Yes, of course, me and you are sitting here and we are sharing our knowledge, particularly the guest speaker who come and share their knowledge and their wisdom just for the benefit of the people from around the globe to make it more educated, to contribute more, and to leave this place more better the way we got it. And I think this is what the goals of the sustainable development goals of UN, that make it more good planet for the upcoming generation by
yes,
contributing our part. So I think we carry a lot of responsibility, and we are trying to fulfill this responsibility by sharing our knowledge and wisdom with our audience from around the globe. And this is what we will be doing just because we want a peaceful, a great planet which we are living, and we have to care for it so that we can nurture it further for upcoming generation.
true.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. And now to the audience that do follow our distinguished guest speaker through her research work, and you can email her for future learning and guidance. She is very generous and always ready to help the people. Moreover, wonderful explanation and powerful content which the Prof has already elaborated will help you to learn and develop your understanding regarding the chat GPT, the artificial intelligence, and the technology itself. So that's all we have time for today. And thank you once again, Professor Nada, for a wonderful session with us again. It's really pleasure to listen to you and your wisdom, your expertise. We really appreciate your contribution back to the field and society. Please keep it up. We feel proud of you, and keep doing it. And we look upon you. And I would also thank our audience who joined us. If you have any additional questions about information shared today, please email us or connect to the speaker directly. And thank you all for your support and liking our session. Stay tuned as many sessions are on the way. Please do not miss any session. Until next session, take care of yourself. Bye bye.